These are the best Tarmak shoes that I've played in, and they might even be Tarmak's best basketball shoe yet. Personally, these are on top of my list for the best shoes that I've ever played in. But how does a budget shoe from a relatively unknown brand manage that? Well, find out in today's video of the Tarmak Fast 500 Low. The Tarmak Fast 500 Low doesn't have the best tech specs out there, but for how much they cost, these definitely should be on everybody's radar if you're looking for a no-nonsense shoe to hoop in. Starting it off with the looks and upper materials, I really like the overall clean aesthetics of the design they went with, especially with this white colorway. One thing that I think Tarmak has always gotten right is the design of their shoes, which typically have clean and modern aesthetics. And it's especially evident here with the color blocking and how they implemented the layers of material. Speaking of which, the upper consists of mesh, faux leather and a jacquard type of fabric. These materials don't feel restrictive, stiff or unsupportive in any way. The few things I usually expect budget shoes to feel like. They did, however, have that cheap feeling when I first put them on, but it soon went away once I started moving in them. The few things that I've noticed from trying out Tarmak shoes are that they either have very heavy cushion or that the cupsole that they have are very stiff. These factors resulted in very bottom-heavy experiences from different types of shoes from the same brand. Albeit the sample size is extremely small, but I still didn't like the experience nonetheless. Fortunately though, these don't have that problem. Tarmak doesn't mention what foam they use for the cushioning system, but I'm guessing it's an EVA type of foam. They did, however, mention using their TMK light frame, making the shoes uniquely light at 330 grams for size 9 shoes. Although I haven't weighed these on a scale, I can attest that these are in fact lightweight. Personally though, I wouldn't mind if they were just a bit heavier. I'm just thankful that they don't feel bottom heavy. Another good thing about the cushion is how responsive they felt on the feet. They aren't particularly soft or cloudy, but they do provide just the right amount of impact protection. They are on the thicker side, but it does taper down towards the forefoot, allowing for some kind of court feel. Personally, these do provide a good balance of impact protection and court feel, even though it doesn't excel in any particular trait. Speaking of the bottom, let's talk about the traction and outsole. I love how they use a gum rubber outsole, since gum rubber is typically more grippy compared to other types of rubber outsoles. Pair that with a good traction pattern and you have a recipe for a very grippy shoe, and that is what Tarmak has done here. I love that they implemented a wave bone pattern both horizontally and vertically across the whole outsole, with the vertical ones being slightly more recessed. This has resulted in an amazing traction for whichever direction you go. The only downside I foresee is that some areas of the outsole have a tighter pattern, which can result in dust and debris being trapped in between. However, I haven't had any bad experiences playing in these whatsoever, be it playing on cement outdoor courts or slightly dusty indoor courts. The Tarmak Fast 500 Low implements a traditional lacing system with a half-booty tongue construction. It held my feet in comfortably and securely, and I never had any worries about my feet slipping out since the beginning. Ankle support is good, as I didn't notice my ankles were rolling whatsoever. Sizing wise, I went through the size and don't have any issues with pinching. The toe box is just a bit wide, but I believe Tarmak made these shoes so that any foot type can fit in them comfortably. My feet are just slightly wider and they sit comfortably in the toe box, being able to still wiggle my toes a slight bit. However, if you do have very narrow feet, I advise you to test these out if you're able to. In terms of support, these do provide an ample amount of it. Like I said earlier, my feet felt secure since putting them on for the first time. It isn't any different when I play in these, as I really feel confident with how the whole shoe is constructed. The white base provides a very stable platform even though the outrigger is slightly rounded. And speaking of which, the slightly rounded outsole construction allows the feet to take smooth strides running up and down the court or when initiating hard cutting movements. To be fair though, they did take inspiration from Nike's Kyrie line, but I personally don't mind as these feel really great on feet. And if you're wondering if they'll be durable, I honestly can't say for sure. They might last you at most a year or so. I can't really guarantee that because it'll depend on your playstyle and the court that you're playing on. What I can guarantee is your satisfaction when you do decide to get these. Although they aren't perfect, they are an amazing shoe overall. Tarmak had me looking twice after noticing the sleek and clean design of the Fast 500 Low and ultimately made me their #1 fan with how they managed to implement simple features and tech specs into one cohesive and great performing basketball shoe. Keep in mind though, these are budget shoes, but for 189 ringgit or 50 bucks, these do punch above their weight class. Are they the best basketball shoes ever? My honest answer is no. But if you're on a tight budget and looking for the best shoe possible, why not give Tarmak a chance and get the Fast 500 Low? And that's it for my review of the Tarmak Fast 500 Low. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you guys in the next one.